Evening, town fans. You're joined by me and my Uncle Norm on a Sunday evening because we've had some pretty big news today as far as Bridtown Universe goes. What we'll do is we're gonna split it into two sections because I don't want to gloss over Denny, but then I don't want to also celebrate Mike and cross the two things over. So Norm, Denny Ingram. Just a bit less than half a season. Denny showed a lot of passion and tried his best. I don't think anyone would say he didn't try his best, but unfortunately, it didn't work out, Norman.
No, it's. I don't know if it's the bloke's not playing for him or what, but yeah, he's tried. You can't say he hasn't tried. The guy has, but I think new blood, younger blood. I think it's a good. Overall, I think it's a good move. But that's my opinion.
Yeah. So, it's the actual statement from Bridge said that Denny had resigned. So it looks like a conversation must have been had, or Denny just kind of got to the end of his tether with it. We don't really know, and I don't think it'd be right to speculate on the exact reason. No. I'm sure he'll get in touch with me and tell me why or the reasons why. But he came in after a tough spell with Eddie Costello. Eddie Costello, in his little period at the beginning of the season, was saying, sometimes it was men against boys, and that it needed to mean more, and that some of them didn't care enough. And then we got the transition over to Denny Ingram, who during his playing days was a real tough character, rough and tumble player. I've heard all of this about from Ben Kirkham of the channel, who used to go watch him, and he used to give people hell on earth if they weren't pulling the weight. And for some reason, and we all know it's not through the want or the desire or the passion. For some reason, that didn't translate into the play at Queensgate or away. I think it, but Norm, you said it was a little bit better away.
Yeah, we definitely played better away from home we did at Queensgate for some reason. I don't know why, but definitely. Hey, Big Red, me old cocker, you all right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, not bad, Red. Yeah, but yeah, you just didn't seem to put it together at Queensgate. But that last game against Grimsby, I've got to say, it made me look. It started to look something like they was playing football. It was good to watch. But the bloody fog stopped it, didn't it? I mean, we're giving them a good game. I mean, they beat Cleethorpes the other night, 1-0.
They did,
yeah. So it shows how we were playing.
Brian, do you have anything to say on Mr. Ingram's obviously departing the role of manager?
I don't know if anybody saw it, but I put a comment on that Talk of the Town post in regards to the post that was put up regards to his departure. I think it's right decision made, to be honest, by all parties. I think Denny's done the right thing. And I also think it's a good thing that he's staying on board because he does show that he does have a lot of passion. And I saw from under 19s when we went that they're playing well and he's doing good things with them. But for whatever reason, we don't know, it's just not translating with first team. Obviously, nobody wants to see somebody sacked and gone on New Year, but luckily, good thing is at least he's staying around and managing the under-19s and that scholarship, which hopefully continues to do well with. But onto a plus note, obviously, hopefully, looks like we might be getting a decent manager.
Yeah, I mean, Denny is staying for the 19s, isn't he? And I think that's only, that's a great thing because he set up with that scholarship with Ryan Blott, and Me and Big Red's been down, and we saw him play against Bolton, and they do look like, but especially for only being a year into it, they look very, very good indeed. So, yeah, I guess it's just a thank you, isn't it? I mean, I guess that's all you can say is just thank you to Danny for his efforts, and wish him all the best for the 19s this season.
It's coming at a tough time, and it's coming when it's a new ownership. Everything's been rolled around, and they're wanting to the new ownership's wanting to obviously hit the ground running and turn results around straight away. And unfortunately, it looks like he's tried to shake things up a bit and bring new players in and this, that, and the other, but it hasn't worked out. But like I say, all best to him, and hopefully we'll see him down there on match games still, maybe, and stuff. But yeah, like I say, hopefully we can just get somebody that's a bit more experienced at this level and this current situation that we're in, and they can turn it around.
Norm, we'll move on. We'll move on now from Denny, and we'll move on to Mike Thompson. Norm, I know I'm sure it was during one of the COVID seasons when Mike got brought in to be manager the first time around, and there's a video on YouTube because he sat down with Smurf Waite and the supporters, and he talked for about an hour, didn't he? Because I remember hearing you asking a lot of questions in that video. Talk to us about what you think of Mike Thompson and what you think he's going to bring to the team for the second half of the season.
Well, first of all, when he took over with Smithwaite, he had big ambitions, did Mike? I've got to be. He wanted the team to be the fittest team in the league. He wanted them to progress league. Now, the only trouble with that, the director then, which was Peter, didn't want the club to go any higher. He was happy in that league or lower. He didn't want to go into the expense of going up. So that hit Mike Thompson straight away. For the first few games, that hit him in the windpipe. And he found out all this. So, yeah, he ended up leaving, didn't he? Him and Pete didn't see eye to eye on a few things, I think, at the end of the day. But
you can't blame him for that.
No, you can't be great. I mean, Pete had no ambition going any further. Well, with Dan, he's got ambition to go places. He wants this club to go. And I think this is the man. I'm telling you two now, I think he's the man. So let's
From what I've seen and heard, should I say, like, it seems that he is the man to go with. And I like that he's a young head, but still with experience on his shoulders.
Yeah. He's played in the higher leagues of this league as well as Mike. You know, he played for us for a lot of years. But he knows it. He knows the game. He knows the contacts. He knows the business. So yeah, let's give him a go.
Might as well.
You know, I want to say this. And look, it might be unbridled joy. I really, really, and I mean this. I really like Mike Thompson.
You've got it right. You don't get much right, Danielson, but you're right on this one. I'll give you that.
Listen, I'm going to go off on one here because for me, Mike Thompson is an exciting young coach who he focuses on pressing the ball, being good off the ball, being dynamic on it. He wants players with effort, commitment, desire, and you've got to buy into his system and you've got to believe in it, because if you don't, then he won't be having it. Mike Thompson is all about the buy-in. And to me, he's the most exciting thing to happen to Bridgetown since Dan Rogers bought it. Because when he left, when Smurfy had it and he left, honestly, I thought that was a backward step for the club. I really thought it was, because the way he speaks and the way, everybody who's watching this to go back and go onto the Bridgetown official YouTube channel, right, and go find that fans forum and watch it and listen to him, because he has a real good footballing philosophy. He's dead calm when he talks concisely, he gets his point across, and tactically, as a tactician, he is on it. He's on it. And I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Because I remember saying, when we was talking and Denny was going for a rough patch and he was looking a bit beaten and stuff like this, and we put it across the bottom of the banner and we put on a show maybe like 5 weeks ago and we put, is Mike Thompson the man? I'm telling everybody watching this right now, Mike Thompson is the man. He's the man. I'm so excited. I've been in touch with Mike Thompson. I've congratulated him. He's coming on the channel. We're going to get Norm, Big Red, Ben Kirkham. I think he's going to be on next week. He's going to sit down and talk to us. He's going to talk to us about the vision for the rest of this season. And look, next season, people, get excited. I was so excited at the beginning of this season, so excited. And it hadn't turned out the way anybody wanted it to up to this point. But today is the start of the Mike Thompson era. And I'm telling everyone, put your seatbelts on because Bridtown are going places now. And everyone just get behind him because he will drive this club up the leagues. I'm telling you, I'm pumped, man.
Yeah, I agree, Daniel. I think he'll get in that dressing room. They'll know Mike Thompson's arrived. He'll make it quite clear what he wants.
This is new club mascot, by the way.
Well, I didn't know which was Bonnie's, to be honest with you, son. It's struggling there.
Yeah, sorry, I had to go off on one. Because as soon as I heard the news, I was just so buzzing. I still am. You can tell. You probably think I'm pissed. I'm not. I'm just buzzing.
At Grimsby Borough, when we're playing them, I was, Ray works in the shop. I was talking to him, and I said, I'd love it. I'd love Mike Tom to set this team back. And whoopee, when I heard tonight he's fucking coming back, come on, Mike! Get in there! I don't mean you're nasty towards you, Dan, lad. You tried your best, but this is the man.
Come on. I tell you what, not only is Mike Thompson know everything about what this club is, he's also been in good, healthy, winning dressing rooms at Queensgate, and he knows he knows this ground, this club, the community inside out, and there's going to be no one more passionate or better placed to get this team where it needs to be. He sent me a message.
Daniel, he's got the backing with Dan, and that is going to push him. Believe me, he's got the backing now to go.
Let's get one thing straight there. It's not a witch hunt here at Seasiders TV. This is no witch hunt on Denny. Denny, if you're listening, right? If you're listening, if Mike Thompson don't pull it out of the bag, he will be getting it. He'll be getting it as well. So don't worry about that. But hopefully, Mike's the man. It sounds like Mike is the man.
I am convinced of it. I think he needs maybe like Ben Edwards said with Denny, like he don't want to be the only person in the dugout. I think he does want a bit of coaching help. But Ben Edwards says this as well, and I think he's 100% right in this. He's put get behind Mike. It's a transitional period, so we might not get instant results, which is true. But I'll tell you, and I'll read the rest of it. But don't turn on him. He will give 100% commitment and demand that from every player, and I'm confident in him. Right, and all of that's true. We might not get results straight away, but I tell you now, this evening I am so much more confident that this club stays in this league next year than I was this morning.
I get that, and obviously it's not going to turn around instantaneously. We knew that with Denny when he started as well, and I'll say it again. But half a season, obviously, we're talking that Mike needs to get stuff rolling within these next few games, really, don't we? Because, like I said, these postponed games that we've built up, I think, has been a bit of a godsend, considering that this has turned out to be that we've got a new manager, because I think that now gives him that extra few games to actually get the ball rolling, whereas we might not have had them few games, obviously, if we'd have played them. So it might be a sort of an omen, a good omen in a way.
I've just seen now that Ben's just been on saying he's getting the backroom staff to be announced shortly. So he's obviously getting everything organised, is Mike. And I expect him to be organised because that's what he's like, Big Red. He don't mess about. He'll get everything in order. And I think he's had a word with our director.
I wonder what'll happen. I wonder what'll happen with Kulo then. Do you think he'll stay as assistant, or will he just be a striker again?
I hope he don't spit dummy out like, but it is what it is, and he should stick with it.
Yeah, I think Kulo will. My prediction for Kulo is that he'll probably get made like vice captain or so. Well, I'm not saying that, but I think he'll be playing staff. I don't think he'll be coaching staff. I don't think Mike will want to carry over anything from what's been to. I think he'll want a fresh start.
I will say this though. I will say this. I think it should be one of two ways. Though he should either be kept on playing as a striker role or whatever he's doing, or he should be kept as an assistant manager. None of this assistant manager playing on pitch bollocks, because I just didn't rate that anyway.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll be playing staff. I don't think he'll have a coaching.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Right, has anybody got anything? It's gonna be a quick one tonight. I just wanted to get in and let the boys have it. Does anybody have anything else to say on the situation? Norm, let's go with you.
Well, as I say, I'm happy as pig shit. I'm so happy Mike Thompson got the job. And I say thank you, Dan, for what you've done. You did give it a whirl. Thanks very much. And just hasn't worked out. And let's see where we crack on. But I think he's had a word with you. Pardon?
Sorry, when are we next at home?
We're away, aren't we?
It's the 14th.
Then we got 4 at home, haven't we, in a row, I think.
Yeah, like every 4 days.
Yeah.
Look forward to that. But yeah, hopefully you can get a new manager bout at Ossett, maybe. Who knows? You never know.
Fingers crossed, but I just know that Mike Thompson will keep breeding this league. I know that. He's going to keep breeding this league. I just know that. And look, people can go, "Oh, Dan, you don't know nothing." Look, I'm just excited. Let a man be excited, all right? Mike Thompson is the best thing since Dan Rodgers took over the club. Is Mike Thompson coming in, and I am just absolutely elated with it. I don't think they could have made a better choice unless they got like, I don't know, some kind of
Pep Guardiola.
Yeah, well, yeah. I just think at this level of football, Mike Thompson is the geezer. And listen, I'm sure he'll have everybody's full backing, but I just think I'm just not even stressed about relegation. And people go, "Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid." It's not. It's just how much I believe in the bloke.
Not wrong with that. You've got to have belief in him.
Well, I've well done it if it's any use to you. But yeah, I think he's already had a talk with Daniel about it, Dan, whatever his name is, about this already. I think they've already spoken about all this.
Agreed.
And, I think it'll get sorted.
Agreed with that.
We will,
agree with that.
Listen, we're going to have, because there's going to be like a game every 4 days soon. So there's going to be a chat in town like every 4 days. This channel is going to be going off the hook. So there's going to be an absolute load of content for you. If you are watching this and you are not subscribed, let me say this. What are you doing? If you aren't subscribed and you're watching, please hit the subscribe button. Everybody in here now, there's 12 of you I can see. Please hit that like button. We're going to be back this month, and February is going to be mental. We have all got on the Mike Thompson train. Listen, it's going to be like the fucking Flying Scotsman, believe me. Right? So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Norm. Thanks, Big Red. And yeah,
no problem.
See you on the next one. Peace.